Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube page. We're going to get into some hot stove baseball discussion here, and more in particular, the state of the New York Yankees as we head into next week's winter meetings down in Nashville. The Yankees, all signs indicate, will re-sign left-handed veteran starting pitcher Andy Pettitte to a one-year, $11 million contract. They've also locked up earlier this offseason Hiroki Kuroda to a one-year, $15 million deal. What these two deals do is pretty much solidify the starting rotation heading into next year. You'll have Kuroda and Pettitte to go along with ace CC Sabathia, who will return, and Phil Hughes will anchor that fourth spot. And the fifth spot, right as of now, looks like it'll be a competition in spring training between Ivan Nova and David Phelps. This tells us the Yankees didn't like any of the free agent pitchers on the market. Maybe they didn't like them, period, or they didn't like the price tag that would come attached to them. Whatever the reason is, the Yankees starting pitching staff is starting to round into shape. In the winter meetings, besides for trying to re-sign Mariano Rivera before they even get to the winter meetings, Brian Cashman's focus can now turn to Russell Martin. Does he want to re-sign Russell Martin? Does he want to explore the free agent market at catcher? And also a replacement for Nick Swisher in right field, as it becomes increasingly apparent that his price tag will be more than the Yankees want to pay, especially on the horizon, given they have to make decisions on Curtis Granderson and also extending Robinson Cano as well. So the Yankees make the move to re-sign Andy Pettitte. We think it's something that we were expecting for a while. It's a good move if they don't like anyone else on the free agent market. Andy Pettitte and Kuroda are both solid options. As always, when you're trying to fill a gap with teams in New York, and more specifically the Yankees, it's not about going out there and getting the highest price guy all the time. We know they tend to get the highest price guy a lot of the time, but it's about how is that guy now going to fit in New York, handle New York, and handle being a Yankee with all the pressure and scrutiny that comes along with it. With Pettitte and also Kuroda, you have two guys that you know are solid options and can deal with all of the outside pressures that come along with playing in New York. So it'll be pretty interesting to see the route the Yankees go as far as right field goes. All indications are as well they will bring back Ichiro to solidify one of those outfield spots as well in either left or right field. You're probably looking at Brett Gardner. As of now, at least, it looks like, if they re-sign Ichiro, coming off the bench in some capacity, because you're looking at probably Ichiro in right or left and someone to fill that gap in right or left that Swisher is leaving. So again, some hot stove news. The Yankees look like they're going to re-sign Andy Pettitte to a one-year, $11 million contract. We'll see what happens with Mariano Rivera before the winter meetings, but look for the Yankees at the winter meetings to be on the patrol for possibly a catcher, but definitely an outfielder. And if Rafael Soriano decides to leave, another setup man, and probably a good one at that, that'll be ready to step in for Rivera should he go down again next season. That's your Yankees Hot Stove Report. And hey, hit us up on Twitter. Hit us up on the comments and YouTube at SNewsAnalysis on Twitter. And hey, that's your Hot Stove update here for November 27, 2012.